Okay, this is my brushless motor. It's made from recycled computer parts, almost entirely, except for these two bits, that's cutting boards. Let's see now, it's, let's see here, what we got here. It's computer, hard drive magnets, the ones with the reader head, big, powerful ones. And a couple of coils that just mashed up. They're all connected just as one coil. So it's a single phase, I think. You'll notice I don't actually have an iron core or anything. That's because I don't want the magnets to adhere to these later on. Because I'm planning to build this into a bicycle wheel. Let's see if I can get that back on there. Yeah, that kind of works. Come on, bloody wingnut. That's the one. Yeah, okay. Anyway, interesting bit is really this cool little Hall effect sensor that I got out of, what's it called? A computer fan. Well, one of them, anyway. There's the circuit board for that. I'm going to minimize that. I really only need 2 components. I was in a hurry and didn't want to do any extra soldering. You know what it is. That runs off 12 volts from this modified PSU. And, well, it pulls this, what's it called, a relay, right, which has, well, it needs 12 volt to pull the relay, and the relay has 2 sides to it, with each one having a normally closed and a normally opened, so it switches polarity on the magnets, making it technically, I think, possibly 2-phase. I'm not entirely certain of this. Big, bloody, interesting deal. Yeah, whatever. I can run this off of 12 volt, but currently I'm getting a little too much heat for comfort, so I'm running it off of 5 volts on that end. You'll notice that the this is the power supply to the motor going through the relay here, and this is the power to the little circuit board over there that powers the Hall effect sensor. I don't think there's anything much about that Hall effect sensor, except that it seems to be a little specific part for what's it called, for the computer fans. Well, yeah, it's nothing fancy, stuff like that. Let's see if I can get this running. Yep, it works. By turning the wing nuts, I can increase the load on the motor, which is kind of fun at the moment. Also, the Hall effect sensor, by moving it into different positions, it runs more or less. Well, that's pretty much it, you know. Nothing fancy, but it's an interesting project. This is, of course, the second of, well, this is second prototype. I'm going to be working on the 3rd prototype soon, which will be full scale and attached to a bicycle wheel. What I'm planning to do, well, you can hear the noise from that relay. I'm thinking I'll probably exchange that for some push-pull transistor MOSFET type thing. But at the moment, that's what I've got, because that's what I can actually pull out of a computer, and I want to make most of this out of computers. What I'm planning to do is put a wheel like this one onto a bicycle wheel with lots more magnets. Then I'm planning twice as many coils. These coils are now pushing and pulling in turn, but I'll have one more in there. Probably hook them up in pairs. And then I put this piece on the, well, the equivalent piece, on the frame of the bike, and the rotor onto the wheel, so I won't be needing any, well, you know, ball bearings, things like that, because there's already stuff in like that in the wheel and stuff. Oh well. It's kind of interesting to play with this. There we are. I'm pretty happy that, see, once I pulled, re-rigged it so that it would push and pull on the magnet, it actually became mostly self-starting. See, it doesn't always self-start. It doesn't need more than just a little rocky motion to get going there. Over here, it starts, you know, stepping a lot and going very slow. That gives a high torque, but a very low speed, so I'm not entirely certain of how I'm going to be putting this on the wheel. up here, it runs the fastest. If I start going here, I get first a lot more speed for a while there, when I actually, you know, putting the moment ahead of the coil. But then it actually starts going backwards, and I don't like that because, yeah, that's about it. Have fun. Try build this one yourself. I love these magnets because they're big and powerful.